Miami has all the tools needed to become the next bodybuilding hotspot. Sun, sand, and so much good food. All it needs is an amazing hardcore gym run by an industry icon with the power and connections to make this the place to be in Miami. Well, now the time has come. Follow me to Mike Rashid's Iron Addicts gym to see his passion for training come to life. It's got hand-picked equipment, mind-blowing murals, mutant pro bodybuilders, and Pops even drops in for a workout with the crew. Is this the next Mecca? Iron Addicts, because if you build it, they will come.
I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant on a Mission. Mutant Nation, Big Ron, you know what I'm doing. Finding the best gyms in the world. And we're in beautiful sunny Miami. Iron Addicts, Miami. Let's go in and meet Mike Rashid. Now I heard he had a friend with him today, but he won't tell me who it is, so.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, good to see you, Mike. CT motherfucking Fletcher, is that how it's pronounced?
That's how you pronounce it.
I'd traveled all around the world with Mutant and been to all the expos and all these gyms, but I'd never met CT Fletcher. So what you see on the camera is me meeting CT for the first time. That's legit.
So it's good to see you guys. This is Iron Addicts Miami.
Iron Addicts Miami. This is the third installment of the brand. I took this one. CT, you know, he started, this is his.
Kind of on the logo.
I am the original Iron Addict. I came up with this thing, this idea 30 years ago. You look at a drug addict and it's the thing that they can't live without. So I looked at iron or lifting weights as the thing that I could not live without.
Well, right off the bat, I know that this is your gym, Mike, because it's red and black.
Oh, yeah.
And those are the colors that Mike Rashid's known for.
It's got the fucking Mike Rashid stamp all over it, man. This is his gym.
He put the battery in my back, though.
Oh, okay.
You know, our relationship came out of a pure friendship from a pure place. It had nothing to do with money or status or social media, because none of us had any of that back then. You know, what you guys see is just the tip of the iceberg. The root of our relationship is deep. So CT is a father figure to me.
I adopted his fucking ass. I mean, I'm gonna love this kid until I'm dead and gone, man. You can't tell me a fucking bad thing. If Mike Rashid went out and murdered some fucking body, I'd be saying that because that motherfucker deserved it. That's why he did it. That's my kid right there.
So let's just do a tour around. Show me, you know, how's a gym put together?
Okay, now, I talk a lot of shit about cardio machines. However, I want to be fair to everybody and provide everybody with something that's gonna curtail to their fitness needs. So we have, you know, ample cardio equipment for those who like cardio machines.
Now, of course, I mean, we can't even walk by it without pointing it out first. This shit. I mean, this is Mark the Meat Axe Taylor from Australia. I call him the most talented artist in the world. When I saw this initially, it looks like a photograph because Mark's managed to capture Dana in focus and CT's a little out of focus, just like it would be on a photograph. That's what makes his stuff so remarkable.
I'm an aerosol artist and I like to have fun. I was a full-time bodybuilder back in Australia until about 3 years ago. Just competing, and one of the gyms that was sponsoring me, I could talk them into letting me do a big mural on their wall. And it just kind of, one thing led to another, and it just kind of grew and grew and grew from there. Mike Rashid, he was one of the first ones, like probably the first one ever to share my artwork. This is about 4 years ago, and even back then he promised me, I'm going to get you to the States to paint.
Mark is on another level.
Yeah.
He's on another level.
What do you say about these murals? I mean, we could go on and on about them, but Mark the Meat Axe Taylor from Australia is the most unbelievable artist. I can't believe what he does. with a spray paint can. It's mind-boggling.
Also, we have, this is a lot of powerlifting. We're gonna go around back here.
Real
That's
powerlifting.
CT's background.
Real benches.
So we got 2 deadlift platforms here, competition bench presses right here. We have a monolith here.
And that's a real bench bar too. You can tell by the diameter on that thing. Monolith, of course.
Monolith, another squat rack. A lot of posterior chain work here with the glute ham developers. You don't see these in just everyday gyms. Another squat rack, another squat rack.
Right off the bat, you've got 2 Cybex leg presses here.
Right.
The 2 best ones Cybex makes.
Exactly.
And then the next brand over, you got a Body Masters calf raise and a Nautilus calf raise. So, because they make great calf stuff too.
Right.
So not everything matches and not everything's the same brand, which is like, for me, it's a calling card for a good gym.
I want everything to be uniform. We'll paint everything eventually. However, I wanted the best of the best. We handpicked everything that's in here, everything.
Now, show us this. I'm glad you have one of these. So it's a Smith that has forward and backward movement
Forward and
to it.
backwards. You can shoulder press, of course, seated. You can squat, you know what I mean? A lot of Smith machines, nowadays, I don't know why, they're like at an angle. I don't get that.
Well, this one also has the forward and backward motion,
the
so
forward
it
and
would
backward
be
motion.
more like a free weight feel if you were benching or something.
Exactly. You have these safety racks here. If you want to do like some pin presses for bench pressing, I don't ever use safety racks when squatting.
Yeah.
But some people do want that.
You like the
extra
fear, don't
security.
you? You feed off the.
I actually do. You know what I mean? It's like you got to do it now. All the dumbbells are not in yet, and actually these are not the dumbbells that's going to be here. We got metal dumbbells coming in. They'll be swapped out by Monday. They'll be up to 200 pounds.
You know Manny's in the house. You see the mutant bag. You know somebody's in here slamming it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey.
Welcome. Mutant Nation, welcome to Miami.
What about this?
It looks like a ride at the fair.
I used to spend so much time on this when I was a kid, when I was younger. You know what I mean?
An actual grip strength machine.
Yeah, grip strength. So often I train with people training back and they're like, damn, my grip's giving out. And I'm just like, you gotta work that grip strength. You know, I don't use wraps ever. I've never used them because I've always went hard on knees. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure I had to get this baby in here. So we got some turf over here for some athletic training. All of the normal functional stuff that you see in the functional side of a gym, we got that.
Right.
Medicine balls, kettlebells,
all the
wall
bands.
balls.
People can come and grab these and put them on whatever they want to use
Exactly.
them on.
Stress, use it for whatever. Trap bars, plyo boxes, you know.
One thing I noticed as soon as I walked in, this has got to be custom. The red stack.
Now, eventually everything in here will be the same colors.
Black and red everything?
Black and red everything. That's our theme colors, me and Pops.
You got a great collection of stuff in here.
So I'd never been to Miami before. You know, I'd been to LA, been to New York, been to Dallas, been to all the hot spots of bodybuilding. And when I went to Miami, I thought, why isn't this place a mecca? Why aren't people traveling here to be bodybuilders? Why isn't this just like Gold's Venice? There's no reason it shouldn't be. It's got everything. It's got the weather, it's got the food, it's got the fitness industry. It just needed Mike's gym.
So there's a lot more though, isn't there?
Yeah, we got a whole upstairs section. You wanna see it? I'm the type of guy that likes to give creative people the freedom and space to do what they want to do. So I have a wall in here. You're gonna see a swimmer on it. And it was totally Mark's idea. I said, put what you want on that wall.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I like it.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
It looks like a photograph. So what's gonna be in here?
Up here is just offices on this side. However, I'm really considering putting a wall. This used to be all open space. I'm considering putting a wall here and putting spin bikes in here. 'Cause I do want to do a spin class. I want to offer spin class. We caught the man at work. It took 3 years to fucking find this animal. I've never seen this guy working. He does it when everybody sleeps, so this is amazing. This just got put in the floors. It's not completely done yet. This is a posing room, but it will also be double as for pole fitness. If you guys are not familiar with pole fitness, it's the art of taking your clothes off and spinning around on poles. CT is the instructor. But no, we got some retractable poles coming in, because that's huge nowadays.
So will they retract into the roof, or how?
I don't know how that shit works.
Right.
I just, like
They got them coming.
I got an elevator in my gym. How about
Yes,
that?
sir.
I'm gonna show you guys over here the kitchen.
South Beach Lean?
Right. They're opening a restaurant a few blocks down, and they're also opening a smaller cafe here inside of Iron Addicts Miami. They'll have cold press juicing. They'll have, meal prep, all organic, grass fed, all of that namaste shit. And I'm giving them quality shit, you know what I mean? Because I Mike cares.
Well, I'm looking forward to coming back when everything's fully functional.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's packed full of members and pumping and
Right.
So it's we're really happy to be here. If you live in Miami, make the drive, even if it's just on the weekend. Come down. You want to support these gyms because these are the gyms that are supporting the industry you love. These are the guys that are making the industry better, and that's what I try to do with this show, is not just show great gyms, but also surround myself with people that are making the industry better. They're contributing, they're contributing motivating content, they're telling their life stories, they're showing everybody what can be done with energy and discipline, and that's why I love doing this show so much. And there's only one thing left that we gotta do.
What's that?
We gotta lift some weights.
Let's fucking do it, baby. Let's do it.
Stay tuned. Big Ron here, CT Fletcher, Mike Rashid. CT's got this idea he calls the tricep gauntlet. I don't really know what we're doing, but we're gonna have some fun. They told me to wrap up a little bit, so I'm ready to go.
That's the joy of doing this, is not knowing what the fuck you're doing.
So the boss man here is running this program, so he's gonna go first. He's gonna show us what we're up to. Good work. So I'm gonna try this crazy ass, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a drop set, it's a fucking drop and come back up set. Rhythm.
TT is an extremely motivational person. When you have somebody like that making you like, don't stop, keep going.
Yeah.
He's been in training for all his life, longer than us. And I have a little bit of experience training people. I can see they could do more.
Yeah.
Keep going, trust me, keep going. Cardio, baby.
The pain on his face brings joy to an old man's heart.
Funny, my gym doesn't actually have this. It's one of the most common pieces.
This is such a staple piece.
It's got every piece of hammer.
That's crazy.
So if you guys noticed, because I'm tall, I actually don't use the seat. I drop the seat all the way down. Because if I stand up in the machine, it's a perfect height for me. I find if I sit, I'm always a little too low.
And if y'all notice, in my heart, I'm 6'8", so I stand as well. It's all about how you see yourself.
Yes.
Not how the world sees you.
Time for some pull downs.
There we go.
Good fill in the last. Set it up. All last. And remember guys, Mike and I have both done, thousands of sets of dumbbell rows and barbell rows to build our backs up. But when I travel to these gyms, I do a certain amount of free weight stuff, which we kind of did with CT. And then the rest, I want to show people good equipment. You know, I want people to see stuff that they don't find at their average gym.
We've built up the solid base, so we can afford to come in and get full workouts on machines from time to time, or cables. When you start out, you want to utilize as much barbell as possible.
Yeah.
Pack on that thick, dense muscle, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I almost feel like my lats got a little pre-pump on there.
I'm gonna take my shirt off already. Nice. Squeeze them. Good. Nice. Come on. You gotta notice when he pulls down, it's a violent pull. He's not easing it down. You ease it up, but when you're pulling down, you're pulling aggressively. You're forcing that blood into the muscles.
Accelerating.
Right.
There you go. Once again, another mutant on a mission. I want to thank my man, Mike Rashid here.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us down to Iron Addicts, Miami.
Okay.
You know, I appreciate you showing us around and taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know it's opening week.
I want to thank you for coming down and featuring us.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Mutant on a Mission. I'm a fan of you.
You've been saying you like the series for a year
now.
now.
I like it. So I'm honored that you're featuring us, you know, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
I hope you come back, you know, and shit.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
No, I love what you're doing with your branding. I love how motivational you are, and the fact that you are one of the people, I've mentioned this before, that's trying to make the industry better.
Right,
And that's one thing that I really kind of keep an eye on and notice. And those are the people that we want to support at Mutant as well.
Right.
Now, thanks for doing the gauntlet with CT and me.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know that it's been a long day for everyone. Getting a good back pump with me, I always appreciate a good back pump.
Yeah.
And I look forward to coming down and training all out again.
Cool,
and
for
I know you got Manuel here, so take care.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna take care of Manuel Romero for us while we're away.
For sure, man.
Once again, Mutant on a Mission, Mike Rashid, Big Ron Partlow. I'm out. That looks really good on camera.
It does. Don't tell him. You should have told him. Did you really? Did you really? Fucking crazy, dude. That's some Australian shit. Whoa!
I mean, there's those whole 2 weeks of the year right before a show where I'm in a tank top. It's gonna have to live with that.
Monk alert.